Hey there, Boots Owen here. This is a shill vid, paid promotion and all that, be warned. Vevor sent me this. Something I've wanted for a long time. Let's get into it. What have we got? A pair of gloves, a wire stripping machine manual, some nuts and bolts, well packaged in the box, quite heavy. Postman brought it out quite quick as well. A handle and a thingy. Wire stripper machine. Let's have a go. Let's have a quick look in the manual. I don't know what these retail for right now, 50-60 quid, something like that, but there's a code below in the description. If you put the code into the link, there you go. This is a physical map. Warm tips, better than hot tips, is it? Or cooler than hot tips. Please read instructions carefully. Blade regulator, up on top there, that fellow. Blade in there somewhere. Interface, that'll be the knob handle. Mobile slot, adjusting hole. 1A5 page. Suitable for cutting wires 2 to 40 mil. Okay, strip holes. Wire within the flat wire hole can strip wires 10 to 20 mil. That's down there. That's the one I'm kind of interested in. Stick the stuff in, I presume is what it says. I'm not going to read it. It's got bolts. It doesn't say what they're for. Let's just check if they're stainless. This looks to be mostly aluminium, and then it's actually, the weight of it is aluminium. That's steel. The thing that pulls the knurl that pulls the cable in is steel. The blade is steel. The rest is cast ali actually. It's not milled from a billet, so that's a bit of work went into this, and it looks quite good. So these, I've been watching them for a while on the internet, thinking I'd like one. Let's just have a look at these. So that would be a massive cable. I'm guessing it would fit if you loosen the blade right out like that. I'm guessing it would fit eventually. The number 4 there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you got to line it up, and that tell you. You see those numbers there? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm guessing that's what you do. That will guide the wire in correctly. Let's tighten that one because that holds the silver thing on the side. Put it in the vise and crack on with some stripping. That's what we're here for. So this workshop's always pure chaos because that's what it is. It's a workshop. On this little guy here, the driver, if you want to call it that, there's a little flat milled. So you put this handle on and let's clamp it down on the flat. I'm guessing that's what we're in for. He gave me 3 sizes of Allen key. So it's basically a tool set comes with the thing. Tighten that up good and tight. I've got clearance there. Rolls okay, so let's get a bit of wire. So this stuff is double skinned 25 mil meter tails. These are quite big, as big as I'm ever going to have. So I need to set it up for number 2 by the looks of it. So let's slide 2 down to 2, 2 down to 2. That should line it up, and I'm guessing it goes in this way. Oh mate, if it's this easy. I don't know. Let's see. Have I cut it deep enough? Haven't quite for the inner skin, so I'll just run it again. Tighten that down a little bit. This is insane. So what I normally do with cable to cut it, where's my cut line? There it is. So what I normally do with cable, that is it. Oh shite, I should have spent money a long time ago. I didn't think I'd say that. So what I normally did in the past, if I had a bit of cable, what I would do is get a Stanley knife and do this and run the blade along. And you get this, I haven't used this blade recently. You get the skin off it like that, and then you peel it back like that. And on big stuff it takes time, but it's okay. That's gone in a bit wonky there. I don't know if it's going to go right for the inside, but it looks like it did. It's cut it all kind of slantways, so I don't know if it's aligned right there. Let's peel that off as much as we can. It has kind of glanced off it along there because it went in wonky. Give it another chance. I think I haven't got it tight enough. I thought you'd need the drill on it, but it's actually pretty handy like that. So let's put that in. I'm going to run out of cable to deal with. So that's two coats at once. Yeah, it just licks straight through them. If you get it in good and true, it just licks straight through them. So why would you want to strip it? With 2 coats on it, it's counted as household cable, even though it's got loads of copper in it. You'll get £2 a kilo on that. Once you strip it off, you're up to £5 or £6 a kilo. So instantly, you've tripled your money. Well, not quite, because you're losing weight on the sheath, but you've probably doubled your money straight away, just like that. So let's get some twin and earth on it. Let's put the gloves on, because if nothing else, I should just try them. They're not really my kind of gloves. I don't like an open knit like that. I prefer a coated glove, but there you go. So I've got some twin and earth. I've got some 2 mil, 2.5 mil plus 1 mil, and it's got twists in it and it's a bit gnarly. So let's chop up a few pieces of that. We'll see if this goes through it. This is yeah, 2.5 plus 1.5. And I've got some of this stuff which I think is 6 mil. So we'll try the 6 mil first and see how we get on. I guess I've got to adjust this up to 4 to 4, which is about there. And I'm going to have to tighten that down, I'd say, but I don't know yet. So let's try it and see what happens. Yeah, it's going to have to tighten down quite a bit, I'd say. So I'm just looking through the gap. That's it. Oh, it's got a nut on there. A locking nut. So let's bring it down. Try that. Not entirely sure what's happening there. Is it riding up or what? I'll just run it through and see. It feels a bit stiffer, so I suspect I'm going a bit hard on it. But it has run it to the point where you can strip it into 3. Now that goes from being twin and earth into 2 singles and bare wire. And then the singles, I guess they would fit quite comfortably through that one. So we'll try them in a minute. I was hoping, let's try it with the 2.5 mil cable. What I was hoping was it would do a single at the same time, but it's just taken off the outer cover. So let's try it. That's 2.5 mil there. It seems to do, it feels like it's getting a better cut when it's held down to the bottom there. It feels like it's getting a better cut if I hold it into the side. I don't know now, is this one? It's licked the inside of the red core there this time. It is coming off. It is cut it. Right, okay. So then the last test is to try it with the smaller cores. So on setting 3 here. So this is the 6 mil, I think. It's either 6 or 4 mil core. Yeah, looks like we're winning there. Let's see how that's done. Yeah, it's cut that nicely. So if you had this on a roll, it would be very easy. I don't know how it likes the kinks. Let's give it a few kinks, because wire often comes in completely kinked up. So let's give it some kinks. I don't think it could take a twist like that, so we'll pull that out. We'll just get it a bit straight. There's quite a few kinks in it. Give it a fighting chance by starting it off somewhere. That's it, we're in. Now there's a kink number 1, 2. Now it's just spinning on that, so I have to help it. Yeah, let's tighten it down a little bit. Maybe that helps. Yeah, just tighten it. That does it. I'm impressed. Didn't think... I don't know, I didn't have any expectations. That's just coming off real easy. No problemo. The next core down, what size was that? 2.5 mil. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to drop the gripper. Drop the wheel. And try it as it is. Yeah, it's just spinning there, so tighten it down a bit. And it's pulling it in nicely. All the way to the end. It doesn't seem to care if it's kinked or not. I don't know what's going on there. It's not coming off right, but it's, well, it's stripping all right. It doesn't cut it perfectly, I don't think, but it's coming off okay. Okay, the last test then for me is to put the electric drill on it, because like it's got such a good gearing setup that it pulls it through really sweet, really quickly. But I'd like to try it with the drill. This is my drill. Doesn't fit. Erg, that's quite a tricky one. I'll take the calipers and just give it a squeeze. You're up at 14.5 mil there. Don't know if you can see that. 14.15. I'll give another few pieces of cable a run through it because it's quite enjoyable. I think children, bizarrely, I think would enjoy it. I need to put 2 on 2. That's there. Okay, for this one here. I need to open it up a bit. It's really nice. I was expecting it to be lower quality, put it that way, and it isn't. Oh, it's gone a bit wonky there. I'll get you in for a look. You can see the cable coming in at the bottom, and that's the end of that. I think I had it too tight that time, you know. Let's just open up this bit. You see it's got quite a strong knurl all along one side from where it hit the thing, but it's bruised the cable because it's glanced off sideways through the middle, but it's even saying that, it has still cut it. So it's cut it most of the way, but not completely. What can I do then? Could I run this through again? Halfway, and then pull it back out? No, it doesn't like pulling back out. It prefers to go ahead. But that's it, so that's okay. Right then, what's more to say about this other than it seems to work really well? So you could mount it to the bench as well. I should say that first. I'm guessing that's what those bolts are for. You could mount it to the bench. They're quite short. You'd want a thin bench. But you could. Did I check if they're stainless? No, they're not. They're not stainless. 4.8s. They're not very strong bolts, but they look good and shiny. There's a little nub thing there. I don't know what that's for. What could that be for? Oh, I know what that's for. Probably instructions for this. I know what that's for. Let's take off this handle again. Oh, that's so easy. It's got a hex head on it. What size is it? 10mm. Ready to go for any kind of ratchet or socket. This is pretty good. Just screwing that in like that. Look at that. Oh, easy peasy. Right. We're back on track. Let's put the drill on it. Oh, this is dangerous now. Right. Another wire. We're still on setting 2. I think this could lick you if you weren't careful. Now that's a bit too tight, so let's loosen it off just a bit. Set it on setting 1. I was going a bit too fast for it. That's all that was wrong there. Did it do both layers? Can't get my fingernail in when the gloves are on. Oh yeah, look at that. How fast was that? Like seconds? Oh mate, this is good. Right, let's try another bit of that 6mm twin and earth then. Let's set this to 4. Set 4 to 4, so it's got to come up to there. This is the one that you get most of, really. So what's it done to that wire? It's got a big knurl all along one side. And it's got to cut through some of it. You see, it's not. It kind of wanders, so I don't know if I'm doing that right. It's made a good start, and then towards the end it went a bit weird. So let's peel it off. It's gone into the blue on there. I think if you had exactly the right size for that, which looks a bit bigger, 16mm squared or something like that, which I don't think I have any of. But like that's still, if you do it in meter lengths, that's still going to clear it. And then let's try a bit of this. What's this? 4 or 6mm. Let's put number 3 back on. Oh, new toys, eh? This is class. I'm trying to look in the window and see where I'm right. See if I've cut it right, set it up right. God, I thought it was good with the handle. These gloves are not the best things for opening this wire, but probably safe. Come on, wire, out you come. There we go. And if it peels off the whole way, we know we've had a good cut, and that's what you want. So if it was me, I'd say you were better off cutting it up into meter lengths and running them through one at a time, all on the same size, and that way you don't have to keep resetting it. So this blue cable before, when it ran it through, just when I did that twin and earth there, it slit some of it, which I think is what it's meant to do. In fact, quite a bit of it, but not all of it. Let's put it through again. This video could be hours long by the end of it. The other thing is, if you're trying to do this for profit, you'd run a load of wire and then you'd pick a load of cable out of the wire. You wouldn't, am I using the right terms? You wouldn't do it the way I'm doing it. You'd do a bit and then you'd get your process all set up, is what I'm trying to say. Right, I think I've stripped enough for now. I think it works. I'm pretty pleased with that. Good work, Vevor. I think that's a bargain. I think I should have bought one a long time ago. But it's good. There's a link below to buy one. The channel, I think I get something from it if you buy one through the link. If you don't, that's up to you. I've got it now, so I'm pleased. You can join this channel and become a member. That's more money if you want to do that. And subscribe. I make videos about smashing washing machines and repairing things generally. You can also subscribe to the channel. That's the easiest and free thing to do. Click the bell icon. You'll get new videos when they come in. Questions or comments, leave them below. If you've got one of these and I'm doing it wrong, tell me about it. Or if you've noticed something I haven't noticed, tell me about it. I'd like to come back in a while and do a review video because I suspect that wheel wears out and I don't know if you'll ever get one for it. I don't know if you'll ever get one for 60 quid, which is the price of the machine, because it's about 1.5 inch diameter cutting wheel. Tell me about it in the comments below. Otherwise, Thanks for watching. See you later.